everybody, welcome back to Great Reviews It All. I am finally able to make the time to get back to doing my videos. It always gets a little bit hectic for me around with December going into the new year. You know, I have birthdays, all kind of stuff going on in the holidays. So I am finally coming back with my review on Sistas. I've been watching, but I just haven't been able to post the video. So, and I'm also finna make me some breakfast real quick. So, episode that I just recently saw. I mean, it's been a lot going on. Let me start with this. I really do not like how Tyler Perry pretty much just kind of popped right into a whole new season, and then it was just like, oh, months later, and I'm like, wait, what happened? How did we just go from here, and then where are we now months later, or whatever? That was really crazy to me. I didn't like that very much. I will say, don't mind me, y'all, it's clean up day for me. So the house is a little but whatever. I love how when they came back into this brand new season, all the ladies have new looks and they look gorgeous. Everyone looks great, okay? Let me turn this on. So, where do you even begin? I guess really more so just start with what was going on in the episode. So I really am finally liking the fact that we are kind of diving back into the financial situation of what's going on with Gary. If we remember, seasons ago, there was a situation where the government or the feds or whatever came and got Gary, and it was something going on with money, something that they were accusing him of. Now, that storyline just kind of stopped, and we didn't hear anything else about it. You remember, he was trying to buy Andy a house and put her way out somewhere and seclude her from all her friends and the people that she know. And then the feds came and they snatched him up and left her out there with nothing, okay? We remember that did happen, right? But then that whole storyline just stopped. I enjoy that he picked back up into that, because the entire time was always wondering in the back of my mind, like, okay, what's going on with that? Now, with that being said, Gary obviously has still been doing some under the table stuff, right? I think I want to move this over here because I need to be over here on this side. He's still been doing some stuff. Me looking at my Christmas stuff. I'm in the process of putting all this stuff up. He's still been doing stuff that he's not supposed to be doing, right? So how crazy is that? Now, my reason when it comes to Andy, I'm not understanding why she's feeling like she needs to be nervous about anything. Real world, I can get it, but when you really think about it, it's like, Andy, you haven't really had no dealings with him on the financial side of things, business-wise, for you to be nervous. If anything, them people come asking me questions or whatever, tell them exactly what you know. You don't owe Gary nothing. The only thing that would be a concern for me is when it comes down to her boyfriend accepting that money from Gary. But and you know, that would be a bad look on him. And I'm just like, I really wish that she would have gave Jordan a little bit more detail as to why she felt like he shouldn't take that money. But she didn't say nothing. And I hate that she didn't, because that was really whack. Like, come on, Andy. When you need to open your mouth and talk, you don't say nothing. You get a little bit of information. I don't know what that's about. But yeah. So that's that. Now, let's see. Yeah, so I just didn't understand why Andy was nervous. Like, what are you nervous about? I would tell him everything. Look, I didn't ask this man to give me money. I didn't ask him to do anything. All I know is he popped up one day. He said he bought me a place. He said he bought me and he bought me a car. If I was Andy, I would be in the process of getting, if she still has her old place, moving. Get your stuff and get the heck up out of there. In that car, y'all can have this car. I can get me another car. It might not be the same one, but I can get me something else. She talk all I know is about big money. I don't know what the heck is going on. All I know is that Gary's co-worker or co-conspirator, whatever you want to call them, came in there frantic. Now Gary's freaking out. We don't know what the heck he got up his creepy little mind. This dude, when I say I really dislike his character, I've been disliking his character, and I dislike his character even more. Um, the whole thing with um him with Penelope, I think that's her name, whatever her name is, with her, and you done brought this woman up in there. I don't know what he's trying to do. In the end, we found out that he tricked her, wasted that food on her, which looked so fake. And he's faking with her because we've been watching. We already know that he don't have no intentions of marrying that girl. And I think the only reason he's keeping her around is because she had his child. Now, mind you, his other marriage, what happened to those kids? I swear he had already had kids, but you'll never hear him say nothing about his children. That's weird. Okay, but I'm just saying. Um, so I think that's the only reason he's keeping her around. And I was very upset that she even gave him another chance because, man, with all of the information that you were given, just because you're pregnant with this man's child, you opted to try to make it work. And we remember she caught him in Andy's bedroom in her panty drawer doing some stuff that he should being very weird. That was very weird and very disrespectful. And then want to act like she didn't see what she saw. Like, what was that? Anyway, I think I'm gonna make me some bacon this morning. Yeah, I just thought that was really crazy. Like, dude, you weird, you're conniving, you're sneaky, you're all of that. Now, what I think is funny is what's his name? Hayden, I think. How he's just like, dude, I'm not going to jail for you. He was like, I'm telling when they came to my house, I'm telling them everything straight up. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you because you're not going to have me going to jail for something I didn't do. He was like, I already looked at what we had going on. Everything between me and you was legit. Anything else you got going on, I don't know. And no, I'm not helping you. You right, Hayden. Stay the heck away from that. I really wanted for Hayden to get the opportunity to keep running his mouth and telling Andy everything she needed to know about Mr. Gary. However, Fatima comes busting in. Like, Fatima, sometimes we need you to tone it down just a little bit. Because at that particular time, y'all, I'm mixing all the episodes in from when they first started the new season. By the way, you came into the office that day and you kind of messed it up because he was really talking. He was going to tell Andy some stuff. But she came in and she stopped that. And I was just like, God dang it. Dang, Fatima, we love you, but you kind of messed it up. We needed to know what the heck he knows. But either way, Hayden was like, I ain't having nothing to do with this, and I don't blame him. However, did you see that his wife, still technically his wife, is still hanging around? I really want to know what she trying to do. You trying to hold on to Hayden, and I think it's because you borderline really like him. She knows that she can manipulate him using her sex appeal pretty much, and I think she pretty much accomplished that. However, now that he knows that you played him, I don't want her to really to think that because he might be mentally messing with her and allowing her to think that whatever she's trying to do is working on him, but in the end, he's gonna really get the real get back. We know he's a sneaky little thing too, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see what becomes of Mr. Hayden. Let's see what else they had going on. With Danny, I'm one of the main questions that keeps popping up to me with her is why when she's with these men, we never see her at their place. It's always at her home, which makes me wonder. This man that you met, he says he has this, he says he has that. However, he's always at your house. We don't never see you at his house. I think that's very strange. I think I messed up my rice. It's for my lunch. We never see her at his house. You know? I do like that for some reason she tends to listen to him, even though she still has her Danny ways. She tends to listen to him. And I also enjoy that he holds her accountable. And he don't even care. It's like the way he talks to her. It's the way, I don't know if it's the way he delivers what he's saying to her, but it works. So if they're really trying, I really hope this guy turns out to be exactly what he says he is, and that's all I have to say about that. As far as Danny doing the whole thing with the therapist or whatever, I didn't expect her to really give out very much the first sitting that she had or meeting that she had with the therapist. I know that it's going to take her a little bit. Danny's going to have to warm up to the idea a little bit more and really try, on her own. It has to be not because somebody told her to do it or said she needs to do it. It has to be because she wants to do it. We all know how Danny is. Need that to get a little bit hotter before I put my bacon on there. So that's with Danny. Okay. Moving on. Sabrina, with this guy, if I'm understanding the timeline correctly, you have not been dating this man for long. It's still a lot that you two need to get to know about each other, conversations that need to be had. Now, she went out for brunch with the girls, came back extremely tipsy, and I think probably even drunk, knowing her. And she basically told this man that she wanted to have a baby. And that was a serious conversation that needed to be had, that they can have when both parties are sober. I commend him for doing what he did. He knew that the way that was going that night, it wasn't going to go well. And he did the best thing that he could do, which was let her sleep it off. Let's talk the next day when we're both sober. I love that. But I want her to take it slow. He seems to be a decent guy as well, but take it slow. All of y'all just met these men. Mind you, jumping back over to Andy, I was totally confused at first when we saw some clips of the upcoming season, because I was like, who is this dude that she's with? They changed the Jordans on us, y'all. This Jordan is growing on me. I've gotten used to the other one that was there already, but hey, it is what it is. But that is Jordan. They're still together. And we're seeing Andy in an entirely different way. But I guess this is what it looks like when she has someone that's truly treating her right and showing her the type of love that she needs. That is the type of Andy that we see. I love it. Can we stay right there with it? Don't backtrack. No backtracking. Who else am I missing? Karen has a lot going on. Obviously, funds are tight. She's going into business for herself. From my understanding, the dude that was helping her in the beginning, he's no longer there because I think they're trying to say he started to feel something for Karen, and in order to stay faithful to his wife and to be and to do right in his marriage, he needed to take some time and go be with his wife and focus on his marriage. I kept feeling like something was weird about that whole scenario with the character that Jason Weaver is playing, and I was just like, what's off about this man? Like something's not right. But hey, he's gone, so they wrote him right on out of there. He came in, did his appearance, and he's out. So basically, she's stuck with having to get everything done. She's extremely pregnant, and I feel like you should. Who is your people that you have to reach out to help you with these things? I don't like that Pam it keeps mentioning asking her to reach out to Aaron for help, asking her to reach out to Zach for help. No, she has to keep those not walls up, but she has to keep some kind of understanding between the two. You can't keep calling Zach for every little thing, because Zach is in a whole relationship with another woman, and you and his current woman just have um, an interesting relationship, and you just don't want to rock the boat if y'all are getting along. Um, but I hate that she was still, even when everything was done, everything was situated, she was still basically like, she was not hoping that Zach came, but she was wondering why he didn't come. It was kind of like, well, Karen, that means you were expecting him to show up, which you shouldn't have. That is not something, y'all are moving into a different level of life with each other, and you're the mother of a child, which I still don't think she is. And they still want to get a test. That's something that's going on between him and Fatima, right? On getting that situated so they can know for sure what's gonna be what. Um, Hold on, y'all. Let me put this bacon down. Put that bacon down. Sidebar, I like my bacon extremely burnt. Okay? Crispy, crunchy. That's how I like my bacon. Yeah, you was hoping that Zach did come. And this idiot really was actually he was there. He was literally getting ready to show up. Thank goodness that her mom saw him and that she popped in and told him what he needed to hear. Because I'm like, Zach, you be doing good and then you just keep doing stupid stuff. What you were about to do was definitely going to send her mixed signals. And I love that Karen's mom was there and caught that, because for some reason he seems to not understand certain things about the way, like, Karen, and you should know that if you were to come in there and bring her those flowers and say congratulations, that she was going to take it like, oh my God, see, I told y'all he still loves me, and she would have went back down that line. She's doing good. You need to keep it the way it is, okay? And I can totally understand why Fatima would have been looking upside his head about that, because I would have too. Like, excuse me, no. You want to congratulate her, that is totally fine. Send her a text message like Karen's mama says. Send her a message and say congratulations. Boom. But you finna go take her flowers and do all that, Zach. Jeez. You make things harder on yourself. And that wouldn't have been the time to go in there and ask that girl to do a blood test to get the actual results for yourself about the pregnancy, the paternity of y'all child, that of the potential child. Like, no, that was stupid as well. Other than that, I mean, I can't recall anything else major really going on. I think they pretty much wrote Calvin out. He's gone. So he was one of the guys who were not returning. And Jordan is gone. But everybody else is still there. Preston is gone as well. So yeah. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it as far as sisters go. I'm going to keep watching because I really want to see what's going to happen with Andy and Gary and the company. I do see how the company is feeling some kind of way, because they're like, oh, you brought your ways. I hated that man was talking to her like, because sir, that's a lawsuit. Excuse me. My personal life ain't got nothing to do with this company. Gary was there because he has a relationship with Hayden, and he's had some dealings going on with Hayden coming into that office frequently on that side of things. When it comes to her and his relationship, when it on that side of things, that has nothing to do with the company, sir. So you tried it, and then he turned around and had a heart attack in the end. Pray that he's okay. However, sir, if I was India, I'd be you. Try to boot me out of this company if y'all want to. I will be suing y'all too. But yeah, so that's what I thought. I mean, y'all let me know about how y'all think the season is going so far. Um, at first, it was kind of getting a little boring to me, but it's like, okay, because I'm more so like, hey, get to it. We ain't got to keep dragging these stories out. Get to it and let us know what it was going to be with, and then let's move on to the next story. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with it. I want to thank you for watching my video. Yes, I'm doing a lot of moving around in this video, multitasking. Um, but yeah, thank you for watching. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. And I will be back with more videos. I think I'm in the clear now when it comes to the holidays and dealing with the sick child, you know, the type of weather that's going on in Dallas, Texas right now. So, yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, so I will be back soon with more videos. Thank you again for watching, and you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye, y'all.